Hey guys, so today we're making steak bites and onions. Alright, it's so simple to make. The recipe is very easy and it's absolutely delicious, and you can pair it with some eggs, alright, and some home fries or some white rice. So if you'd like to see how I prepare this meal, just keep watching. Alright guys, so just get a small bowl and I'm gonna add some seasonings in here, and this is what I'm gonna be using to season the steak. So I'm adding in a tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. I'm gonna add some freshly ground black pepper, about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and just mix all of those seasonings until they're combined. And now I'm gonna get the steak. Okay, so this is a piece of steak I'm using. It's a piece of boneless sirloin steak, and all I'm gonna do now is cut it up. We're making steak tips, so you're cutting them into bite-sized pieces. So basically I'm gonna cut it like this, right? And after I cut it like that, I'm gonna cut it the other way. So I'm gonna cut it like this to make small bite-sized pieces like this. Okay, and here's the steak all cut into tiny bite-sized pieces, and now I'm taking the seasoning mix we made and just pouring it all over the pieces of steak. Make sure you cover the steak with the seasoning and mix it onto it. And it's okay if you don't use all of the seasonings we mix, because like I have a little bit left, that's fine. You can use it next time or for the potatoes. Alright, so I almost forgot, we gotta add in a little bit of soy sauce. Not much, I would say about 1 to 2 tablespoons, and then just mix that into the steak. Okay, so I got my pot on the stove and it's nice and hot, so I'm adding in some oil to coat the bottom of the pan. And once the oil is hot, we're gonna start adding in the steak. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop the pieces of steak into the pot, and we're looking to get a nice sear all over the steak. Okay, so don't overcrowd the pan. We want it to get nice and brown all over, so I'm gonna cook it for a few minutes on each side. And once again, cook your steak however you like it. I like mine medium well, and since it's cut into smaller pieces, it's not gonna take that long to cook. So I have my stove on medium-high heat. Okay. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna start flipping the steak to the other side. So we're looking for that nice brown crust like this. Alright, so once it looks like this, you could start flipping them. Okay, and I'm just letting that side cook and get nice and brown also. Okay guys, so while my steak is finishing cook, I'm gonna cut up some onion. Alright, so I'm using a white onion. Okay guys, so once the steak is browned all over, I'm gonna give it a stir, and now I'm gonna add in some sliced up white onions. Okay, and you don't have to add a whole onion, you could add half or however much you'd like. I just love onions, so I'm adding a lot into the dish. And I'm just gonna let it cook for say about 2 minutes. Let the onions soften a little, and then that's it. Alright y'all, and I'm done making the steak bites. There you go. Completely finished. Alright guys, so I'm making some home fries to go with my steak bites. So I'm gonna cut up my potatoes, and if you want you could peel the potato before cutting it up to make the home fries, but I'm doing it the fast way today. Just cut it in half, and then I'm gonna cut each half in half again, and then just cut them and try to cut them into even pieces. Okay, you can cut them small or big, it's up to you. Just make sure they're kind of even. Okay, and I'm also gonna cut up some peppers. I'm using mini sweet peppers. You could use these, or you could use bell peppers and just mix the colors if you'd like. So I'm gonna cut up these, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so my pot is already hot, and I already added in some oil. So now I'm adding in my potatoes. And then I'm gonna season it up. So I have some seasonings in this bowl here. I have some salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and a little bit of ground cumin. So season up your potatoes, and I'm just gonna mix the seasonings with the potatoes, and I'm gonna let my potatoes cook until they're soft. And I'm gonna cover the pot to help the potatoes cook faster. Okay guys, so after about 5 minutes or so, I'm gonna give the potatoes a stir, just so that it can like get a nice brown color all over the potatoes and it's cooking evenly. So now that my potatoes is basically cooked, they're able to be easily pierced through with a fork. Okay, like this. I'm gonna add in my pepper. You could also add in onions if you'd like. Okay, make your home fries however you prefer it. So I added in the peppers, and also now's a good time to taste them and see if you need to adjust the seasoning. So if you need to add any more salt and pepper or any of the other seasonings we added in the beginning. And I'm just gonna let the potatoes and peppers cook together for about 2 more minutes, and we're basically finished with our home fries. So my potatoes is basically finished. I'm just adding in some fresh parsley that I chopped up, and I turned off my stove, mixing the parsley up a little bit, and we're done guys with our potatoes. Okay, guys, so this is one way to serve up your steak bites and onions. You could use some white rice with a nice green salad. And now I'm gonna place my steak on my plate. This meal was so easy to make, but it's gonna be so delicious. Guys, and that is it for today's video. So here's my plate. I got some steak on here, some other potatoes, some fried plantains, some fried eggs. All right, so the eggs, you just fry it however you like it, sunny side up. Fried eggs, scrambled, however you want. Okay, and that is it. Such a simple recipe, and I know I'm gonna enjoy this. So as usual, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you give it a try. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.